TRN News.
A WSMV4 investigation shows 41 DUI arrests made by one Tennessee Highway Patrol trooper in Bedford County were dismissed. 22 involved sober drivers with no drugs or alcohol in their system, or they were operating within legal limits. Trooper Asa Pearl resigned last year, and neither he or the THP has responded to questions. A new bipartisan investigation is raising concerns about kids' privacy and AI-powered toys. Senators Marsha Blackburn and Richard Blumenthal say one company left thousands of children's voice recordings exposed online. They're now pressing more toy makers for answers, with Tennessee Attorney General Jonathan Scametti backing the push for tougher precautions. And Memphis police have detained 3 people after a shooting in Oak Haven left one man in serious condition. Investigators are asking anyone with information to come forward. I'm Scott Hooper.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Sam Weish was a quarterback, head coach, and broadcaster in the NFL. Last year, he became a heart recipient.
My life was saved on the last day that I was supposed to be on this planet. And now I know what a miracle feels like. It changed my appreciation of every second of every day. I don't know who donated that heart, but my new heart gave me a new mission in life, and that is to get others to sign up to be organ donors. The most common thing I hear when I ask people why they haven't signed up is, I don't know, I just haven't thought about it. Well, why don't you think about it? Think about the life you might save or the life you might enhance. There are over 130 million people that have already signed up. They're men and women, all ages, all races, and they have one thing in common. They want to save lives. Please sign up to be an organ, eye, and tissue donor. Go to organdonor.gov.
U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Health Resources and Services Administration.
A former Millersville police officer is now facing an indictment after a TBI investigation. Michael Singleton is charged with 1 count of official misconduct and turned himself into the Sumner County Jail on February 14th on a $5,000 bond. Investigators say he had inappropriate contact with a resident and did not notify dispatch or document the encounter. A partial Homeland Security shutdown is underway, but flights at Nashville International Airport are running normally. TSA officers still have to work without pay, raising worries about longer lines. The shutdown stems from a fight in Washington over immigration funding, with travelers urging Congress to reach a deal. And property taxes have been climbing fast across Middle Tennessee, but a new bill could help slow things down. House Bill 1873 would cap local tax hikes at 2% for 3 years. Homeowners say the rising costs are tough as the plan moves through the state legislature. I'm Scott Hooper, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Warren County schools will be closed today and tomorrow. According to a statement on Facebook, the school system chose to extend the regular President's Day holiday due to an increase in illness-related absences. The statement said healthcare professionals have described the current outbreak as experiencing exponential growth in the community. Officials said the extra days off this week will hopefully allow time for recovery and help slow the spread of illness in the community. A Putnam County man has died after initially being rescued from an apartment fire in Cookeville Friday. The Herald Citizen reported Monday that Hollis Randall Flatt passed away at Vanderbilt Medical Center. According to the Cookeville Fire Department, Flatt was the lone occupant inside the affected apartment unit. He was transported by EMS to Cookeville Regional Hospital before being flown to Vanderbilt. Officials said Monday that the cause of the fire at 319 North Franklin Avenue remains under investigation. The Cumberland County Grand Jury has indicted a man for allegedly possessing images of minors engaged in sexual activity. The indictment handed down this month charging Owen Bradley Cole with a single count of sexual exploitation of a minor involving more than 100 images. Court documents indicate the alleged offense occurred between April and August of last year. Expect some delays along Interstate Drive in Cookeville today and tomorrow. City officials said some underground electrical work will impact the entrance to Eagle Point and McAllister's, along with the Walnut Interstate Drive intersection from 7 a.m. till 4 p.m. A work advisory said the project is part of the Interstate Drive sidewalk project. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. We'll see more clouds than sun as we go through the day, with highs remaining mild in the mid-60s. Southwest wind gusting to 20 miles per hour at times. Mostly cloudy skies are expected overnight with lows in the mid-50s. Wednesday be cloudy and breezy with highs in the mid-60s.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, yo. Every morning feels so bright, with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:07.
Well, I just found out Reverend Jesse Jackson passed away.
What?
Yeah. Said, let's see.
That must be recent.
Oh, it was this morning.
Really?
Two-time presidential candidate that led the civil rights movement for decades after the revered leader's assassin has died. We'll say after revered leader's assassination. That's Martin Luther King Jr. because he was a follower of him and even worked with him.
Wasn't he there in Memphis?
He was.
Yeah.
When he got shot.
Right.
He was 84.
Wow.
You know, I didn't think he was in his 80s yet, but
well, that
Jesse Jackson.
And then Robert Duvall died yesterday
I know.
too.
He's one of my favorite
Me too.
actors.
Yeah, he was always good in all the stuff.
And he was also in To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah.
That was one of his first roles.
He was in True Grit.
True Grit. He was also in Lonesome Dove.
Yeah. Open Range. He did a lot of good westerns.
I like to smell a napalm in the morning.
Yeah.
That's him with Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So, well, that's crazy.
I mean,
wow.
There's so many people we've lost lately.
Yeah. It's already been a crazy 2026 and we're a month and a half in.
Yeah.
A few things you need to know. On the 23rd of this month at Tennessee Tech in the Stone Cipher Room 126, Turning Point USA's Tennessee Tech division is having Sheriff Eddie Ferris come and talk about law enforcement, illegal immigration, leadership on the front lines, and what it's like to be sheriff of Putnam County. So I don't know if that's just for students or if anybody can go, but it's from Turning Point USA, the chapter that they started at Tennessee Tech. It'll be a good talk.
And is he going to take questions and everything there too?
Yeah, he's going to talk, answer questions. So
He's so open about answering things.
Yeah, don't ask if you don't want to know.
He'll tell you.
That's exactly right.
Macon County Chamber of Commerce. They're talking about their Lafayette Masonic Lodge, number 543, their annual pancake breakfast. And it's to benefit Shop with a Cop, their program. And it's coming up Saturday, April the 11th from 7 to 10. Kids 8 and under eat free. Pancakes, sausage, eggs. I'd drive to Lafayette for that and then help Shop with a Cop.
When I was a kid, my grandpa Grotter, he was a Mason, and I would go spend some time with them in the summer. They lived in Chattanooga, spend a week or two, whatever. And I remember going to that pancake breakfast with him.
Yeah.
I've never seen grown men eat so much.
Yeah.
And it was
pancakes, bacon, and eggs.
And I don't know if I'm remembering that it was delicious or if it was just awesome to be there, you know?
Well, you always like being with either grandpa.
Yeah. But I think, I don't know what it was, if the pancakes were just happened to be that good or if it was the experience of it that
it
was that
probably
good.
a little bit of both, but especially being with your grandpa.
Yeah.
And him taking you with him.
Well,
You always feel special when that happens.
Well, it was funny because, he was on a diet. Doctor said, hey, you need to do this and that, blah, blah, blah. And he would in public. He would not at the Mason's Lodge.
Yeah. He's around his friends.
Yeah. So
be himself.
So it's kind of watching him cut loose. Like, I don't know. There was something about it, though. But I love that. Yeah. If you can go and, of course, supporting.
You felt like you were in on a secret thing.
I felt like I was in on the deal. Yeah. Congratulations to Ty Cobb. Not that the kid needs any more pats on the back, but he just became the Upperman boys basketball all-time leading scorer last night.
And he's still got a year to go.
Yeah, 2,427 career points and counting is what
Ty
he's up
Cobb.
to. So congratulations, Ty. Good job again.
Yeah. He's probably getting sick of all the accolades.
I mean...
What a guy, though. Terry Phillips, she is the new vice chairperson of the board of 2026 Sparta-White County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism. So congratulations to Terry. She is the general manager at the local U.S. Bank in Sparta.
Awesome. Way to go. Congratulations to head coach Jamie Gillis. I always mess up her name. It's Gillis. She is the regular season coach of the year. For her leadership, dedication, and belief in the program. It's well-deserved, so congratulations. That's the girls basketball coach over at Cookeville, and they are having a just unbelievable season, too. So congratulations, Coach Jamie.
Well, it looks like there's an open house of Seeds of Hope Homeless Shelter. That's in Sparta on King Street. And you can come and see firsthand how Seeds of Hope is making a difference. That is this Saturday, the 21st, from 11 to 1. You can meet their board, see how your support helps neighbors in need. Mm-hmm. So that is seedsofhopetn.org if you want to find out more about it.
All right. Traffic advisory for today. Some underground electrical work is going to take place at 2 intersections along Interstate Drive as part of the Interstate Drive Sidewalk Project. So South Walnut at Interstate Drive. They'll be doing some work there. Also, the entrance to Eagle Point, McAllister's there on Interstate Drive. Those closures are going to start at 7 o'clock this morning. They'll wrap up at 4 o'clock this afternoon, but that is today and tomorrow. So just be extra careful. If you can find another route around, that's great because it'll cut down on the traffic. But if not, traffic's still going to be going by. Just be careful in those 2 intersections.
It'll be slow.
It's always a mess through there anyway.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Sergeant Alvin C. York, the State Historic Park, is hiring. They need a grounds maintenance person, part-time, flexible, approximately 20 hours a week, $14.46 an hour, basic knowledge and experience utilizing mowers, weed eaters, and things like that. If you need more information, you can call them at 931-581-7128. That's 581-7128.
I don't know why, Sheila, but there's something romantic about that. Could you imagine just having a job where you just rode around at the state park mowing stuff?
I think my husband would love that. He loves mowing. He mows when he don't have to, and I think it's to get away from me. Maybe.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I did think about mowing a little bit this weekend. I did.
So you wouldn't have to plant trees.
Oh, no. It was after the tree plant, and I was like, I could.
May have been good for your back.
This could have used a little
On a riding
mowing.
lawnmower, that vibration.
Yeah.
Because people stand on stuff and vibrate, and it's
Right.
supposed to help their body. I don't know how, but a lot of people swear by
that
it.
bad boy mower's got a nice seat to it.
He
too.
loves his bad boy.
They make an upgrade. Did you know that? They make an upgrade.
Well, his birthday's this summer, so.
Coming up on Thursday, the 19th, Tennessee Tech basketball is back home at Hooper Eblin, and they're having a half-court shot contest to win a semester of tuition. Love for all of y'all to come out, especially if you've got a student at Tech. Bring them. Maybe they can sink a half-court shot and get free tuition for a semester. That's coming up this Thursday.
That would be awesome. And, that happened before, when it on the football field.
Yeah, the kick field goal. Yeah. Or if you don't want the tuition, you can also take $6,000 in cash. Women tip off at 5:30, men tip off at 7:30. Sign up starts at 4:30 and end in the first half of the men's game.
And which day is that?
Thursday the 19th.
Thursday. There's a transition at Cityscape, not with Farron Kefauver.
Oh, good.
But Amy New is the 2026 Cityscape board chair.
All right.
She replaces Hannah Davis, Director of Marketing and Communications. I want to thank you. Well, I don't know if they replaced her. Well, no, she served as board chair last year.
Yeah.
So congratulations. They said Amy's passion and dedication to the community-driven growth make her a fantastic leader, and they look forward to seeing how she helps Cityscape in this new year.
That sounds great. This is going to be cool. The Blood Moon hike, Worm Moon.
Worm Moon.
Coming up March 3rd, the Worm Moon.
I've heard of that.
Y'all can Google it or Chat GPT it or Grok it, however you want to do. But Ranger Aaron is going to be there it's a 1 mile hike under the glow of March's Worm Moon. You can sign up at online, just look for Standing Stone State Park, or you can call the park office at 931-823-6347. 931-823-6347. A mile hike under the Worm Moon.
Is that anything to do with the glow worms?
Maybe. I don't know.
So that's why I said Google it, because you don't know either.
Speaking of stuff in the sky, did you see how many of the sandbill cranes were flying over last night in their V formation? A lot of people just think they're geese.
No. I know they sound different than geese.
They sound different. But did you see how many there were?
I saw a V flying over about a month ago.
Oh, yesterday it was
This must be their migration time.
It was crazy.
They sound, and I love seeing geese and them when they're trying to talk to each other and get in line right. It's the coolest sound.
I was thinking they were going to light on my field last night.
Yeah.
Because they gathered like above the house. There was like a couple of V's, and they kind of came together, and then they were
talking about
it. Had to reshuffle, and I thought, oh, maybe they're gonna, because a lot of times that happens at my house.
Yeah.
A group will light there, and I've got a little bit of water, and they'll hang out there for a while, eat a frog or two, and then head back out. And so I thought it was going to happen, and it didn't. I was so disappointed. I love seeing those.
I do too,
in the
the
field
little redheaded birds.
because they're so cool looking, and my dogs, they don't even care.
I bet they think that's the biggest bird I've ever seen. I'm just gonna let it lie.
Yeah,
Don't even bother them.
Right.
They're eating frogs. It's crazy.
Yeah, they don't really care about birds. Now, if you're on four legs, sorry about your luck.
That seems like it's competition or something.
I guess. I don't know, but there'll be a whole bunch of them, and my dogs will just lay there like
it's just birds.
Look at those birds out there.
Wonder why they don't want to run them off.
Don't know.
I feel like that would be fun, making them flap around.
But there was a glut of those yesterday. I bet I saw 4 or 5 V's flying, and then you could hear them in town.
Isn't that something?
You could hear them in town at the radio station when I left yesterday afternoon, probably about 4:15, 4:30.
They were headed to your house. That is how they sound.
Yeah.
And a goose honks a little more.
Yeah, it was really neat to see. I love love when that happens.
I think they're beautiful.
I do too.
Is that all you have?
I've got a couple more. Okay. White County Schools is celebrating some big news. They just won, or they were designated high performing local education agency by the Tennessee Department of Education, and that comes with a $607,000 state award.
That's awesome.
That's a massive amount of money. So good for them, good for White County. Now that's all I've got.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations, White County.
Yeah.
Your 2 cents is brought to you by Freedom Pawn on Mayberry Street in Sparta, and they have everything you need. They are your guns and ammo store. They have tools, guitars, anything else in between, and
Cars, Cadillacs,
and hillbilly music.
Hillbilly music.
They have DVDs too, so you might find some hillbilly music on that documentary.
Or buy you a banjo and play your own.
Do they have a banjo too? They might.
Last time we were there, they had a banjo.
Remember that.
Yeah.
I should know since my last name is Scruggs.
Well, they had
Banjo,
one, and
I can't play it.
I've always wanted to learn how to play that.
I've wanted to learn how to play mandolin, and I don't think it's as easy as it looks.
No, nothing's as easy as it looks. But
I'm telling you, the Garrett boys, they make all that look
have
easy.
you heard that? Speaking of them, have you heard their song with Steve Earle?
Yes, I have.
Whew, it's fantastic.
I was fangirling on all that.
Yeah, it was really good.
And they're excited. They said they can't believe it. And now they're making a video. There's an airplane in the video.
Yeah.
And they're just doing little teases of behind the scenes. So I'm keeping up with those Garrett boys.
Me too.
They're from Livingston.
They've been out getting it for a while, they deserve every bit of pats on the back and good things. They deserve it all.
And it was about 3 years ago. I think they won Tennessee Songwriters Competition. So but they've been at it all their life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, what was the most useless subject in school? I feel bad having that question after White County did so well with their schooling.
Well, they did good at it, and I think that's because White County's also teaching kids life things, and real job. I was listening to Elon Musk yesterday, and he was talking about AI and the jobs that it's going to take.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to take plumbers' jobs. It's not going to take electrician jobs. It's not going to take, if you're a farmer, it's not going to take that job. Anything that you do with your hands.
Yeah. Any kind of specialty work, even salon.
Welding. You name it. It can't take that. And so he was saying it's only going to take the jobs of basically mid-management.
Mm-hmm.
Because mid-management, just sits at a computer and does computer stuff all day. And you can tell AI to do that for you now.
Oof, that's a little scary.
It's scary, but he's 100% right.
Yeah.
And so saying that to say White County for the past 10 years or more has been really into that part of education.
And they've been preparing students for the next thing.
Absolutely. And Cookeville is too now. Everybody is now, but White County, they're the ones who, in this area anyway, really push that forward, and they absolutely
it's impressive. Yeah. So what was the most useless subject
back to
in
that.
school? We'll find out what y'all are saying about that.
That's coming up next here on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, Catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you through every storm, every alert. I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyper-local precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecast or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila with you here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 626.
Well, how did it get into the 60s again? And we've got 42 right now. And it's time for your 2 cents. It's brought to you by Freedom Pawn in Sparta, your guns and ammo store. Well, it's just your little bit of everything store.
Yeah, they got it all.
But they've got several guns and ammo to choose from, and then tools for you. They've got lawnmowers. What is that little chair that you tell me I need?
Well, I call it a hover round, but I'm not sure what it is. They've still got it.
I don't need that yet.
They've got the blue one still. I think.
You know that's my favorite color.
Right. The red one's gone, but the blue one they still have.
It's waiting on me.
That's Sheila's.
And they have guitars too.
Yeah.
So stop by and say hi to them and tell them, hey, now if you want that little hover round, you can go ahead and buy it.
Go get it.
But you tell them Sheila sent you to get that out of there.
I
So
want
he will hush.
I want Sheila's hover round.
What was the most useless subject in school?
There was a time when I would have said algebra.
Mm-hmm.
And here's why I'm saying that. Algebra was presented to us as a math.
Yeah. And it's problem solving.
It's problem solving. If they would have said, this is problem solving, not math, I think I would have understood it a little bit more.
I actually liked it better than your regular math.
I hated it.
I loved it.
I did not understand what they were trying to get me to
hated
do.
Geometry.
Oh, I never took geometry.
So, but I liked algebra. I got it.
I was able to work the system and get out of
all of that.
Because come to find out, you could take that mess in summer school for 6 weeks and be done.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people might say, and I don't know, I haven't read all your answers yet. Some people might say drama and things like that, but I really think it helps people skills and being more confident.
Absolutely.
Speaking, projecting your voice.
I agree with that.
And people skills are what you need to get a job.
Absolutely. I think every kid needs to do something like that.
Yeah.
Put themselves out there, because there's a lot of kids now that just don't know how to interact with people.
And the drama and even choir and all,
yeah.
Being on a team and helping each other.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. So if you can't do sports, do that.
Absolutely.
Joe says algebra. He did not like algebra. Home economics is what Jim said. Maybe for him, but I think a lot of us learned a lot from it.
Well, I took it because I could get it on either side of lunch.
Yeah.
So there was home ec, and then there was adult living.
Yeah.
And I had home ec, lunch, adult living.
Ours was called family living.
but
I liked all that.
it was great because in home ec, Miss Wakefield,
All the girls, you liked that.
They let me cook, and then I would eat my own lunch, and then I'd have me a little nap at adult living.
You can take your little nap in there.
I had some good teachers. Thank you, Miss Wakefield.
Now, Judy says geometry. That was the most useless to her.
Yeah.
I didn't like geometry, but I know that it's probably good for a lot of people. It depends on what you're going into.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Calculus or pre-cal is what Norman said.
Why would you even do that to yourself? It's not required to graduate.
Art and Spanish is what Brad said. I liked all that.
I was terrible at Spanish.
I loved it, but I can read it better than I can talk
I failed it twice. Failed it in 9th grade, failed it in 10th
You just
grade.
didn't pay attention. That's the deal.
Because everything's backwards.
Yeah, it is.
And I'll just be real honest. I was having a hard time passing English.
Let alone a foreign language.
Like English, why do you got to diagram a sentence?
See, I loved all that.
That was the dumbest thing ever. Why do you need to diagram it?
I miss diagramming.
Do you really?
I loved it. I was so good at it. It was like a puzzle to me.
Oh, yeah, I was terrible at it.
Loved it. But just like some people hate math and stuff, I loved it. I was the opposite. I loved English, loved arts, loved all that.
I think I loved going to school.
Yeah. Well,
I hated the classes.
I get that.
Except for home ec.
I guess.
That was great.
That's the latest.
No, it's because I got away with stuff and I could cook my own food.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see what else. Algebra takes it.
Oh, I figured algebra would.
Algebra. Michael said all subjects useless.
Yeah. I liked woodworking. I took woodworking. That was fun.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you like that.
That was good. Typing. I took typing.
You did?
I took typing.
Aren't you glad you did?
See, what I learned, Sheila, is that everything counted as a credit. You needed X amount of credits to graduate. And when we were in school, you didn't have to declare anything. You just had to have
I declare
the credits.
Yeah.
So
right.
I just took classes that got me credits, not necessarily college bound.
I took me college bound credits. Tried to prepare for all that.
Yeah, I did not.
And then look what happened.
Yeah, here we are.
Rhonda says gym was the most useless. I actually liked all that. That was the time I could actually have fun and let loose and learn about stuff. And we had one of our coaches was really good at teaching us the history of some of the games, and I enjoyed that. And then we'd go play.
I just like battle ball. Or dodgeball, but around here we called it battle ball.
Did you?
Yeah.
We called it dodgeball.
And dodgeball was something different here. Dodgeball, you stood in a circle and people threw balls and you had to dodge them. Battle ball was the dodgeball that you think of.
Yeah.
I loved battle ball / dodgeball.
I did too.
Loved it. It was one of my favorite things to do in gym.
I think that was the most popular when we were growing up. All the kids liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Except the ones that just stood there and took it in the face.
I never could figure.
I didn't ever understand that. Move.
Yeah, move. Put your hands up. Something.
Why just stand there?
Yeah. I wasn't a good thrower of the ball. I was a damn good catcher of the ball.
I would think you to be a good thrower.
I was not a good thrower.
You'd catch it and that'd put somebody out.
Yeah, I was a good catcher.
You're out. You're done.
But not a good thrower. But there was some guys on my in there that were good throwers. So I would just catch and give it to them, catch and give it to them. So it was like a machine gun.
Yeah.
And we kicked everybody's butt.
You miss it, don't you?
A little bit.
I know. In my mind, I think I can do that again, but I get worn out.
Oh, so yesterday, my stepson and his girlfriend there at the house, and we have a little volleyball net that you can set up and badminton and whatever. It's one of those.
I like badminton too.
So they wanted to set it up. So I went out there and I was helping them set it up or whatever. And they volleyed the volleyball over to me and I hit it and I hit it back. And we were going back and forth. Well, after about 3 or 4 times, I'm like, I shouldn't be doing this.
Well, especially your back hurt from all that, that tree planting.
And I thought, what am I doing out here playing volleyball?
What am I doing? Acting like I'm young again.
Practically teenagers. I mean, they're not teenagers.
They're just a few years past teenagers.
They're in their 20s, but still.
20s. To me, for 50 something, 20s is teens.
I'd like to start a league
Of old people?
of sports for old people.
Or middle age. What are we now?
I have no idea.
Just old.
But wouldn't that be great to know you could just go to this league and you don't have to like be super athletic. You just have to try.
I would like that.
Oh, give him a point for trying.
But see, now you got sick in school, everybody getting a ribbon. So that's like
Well,
everybody.
not everybody's going to get a ribbon. There'll be some rules and laws.
But you might get a point just for showing up and trying.
Like no one's going to expect the over 50 league to be diving for balls.
No.
But if you bend down a little bit and try, I think you deserve a little.
Well, I might try that.
Something.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, if you're diving.
How much running is involved?
I think we shorten the courts down quite a bit.
I'd try it.
Yeah, just make things a little easier.
And in my head, that would be fun.
You know, for over 50 basketball, half court, 9-foot rims.
Yes. Let's start it.
I think it'd be huge.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was your 2 cents? I know we've been off topic.
What is the most useless subject?
That's right.
Well, and then a lot of people say calculus, trigonometry. Whoo!
What are you even taking that crap in high school
Ferguson, art, done Johnny.
for? I loved art.
I loved art, and I still do. And you like it more than you thought you did.
Yeah, I liked it then because it was easy.
Right.
Anyway, it's 6:35. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
Upper Cumberland business owners, ready to turn up your growth without turning up the stress? Picture this, your phone buzzing with new customers. Foot traffic is picking up, and folks are saying, I heard your ad on the radio, I had to stop by. That's the real power of radio advertising with Cookeville Communications. We're the trusted local choice that's affordable, effective, and fast. We handle everything. Custom plans tailored to your budget. Yes, any size works. Professional ad script writing, quick production, and on-air scheduling. No complicated processes, no high-pressure sales, just professional service that gets your message in front of thousands of engaged local listeners. Starting this week. Ready to get your message out there and watch your business grow? Call 526-7144. That's 526-7144. Speak to one of our experienced sales team members and let's build something great together. Cookeville Communications, local voices, real results. Your business deserves to be heard.
I'm Jacob Vincent with UCR Sports Reports. On UCR last night, the Upperman Lady Bees and Bees basketball teams swept visiting Cannon County in the final regular season game of the season. The Lady Bees won 77-37 after putting up 35 points in the first quarter. In the boys' game, Ty Cobb scored 40 points and became Upperman's all-time leading scorer as the Bees won 79-70. The Miami Dolphins released multiple players on Monday, including wide receiver Tyreek Hill. Hill dislocated his knee and tore his ACL in Week 4 this past season. The 32-year-old is a free agent for the first time in his career. Offensive lineman James Daniel and wide receiver Nick Westbrook-Akine also were released. In a battle of two top 6 college basketball teams last night, Iowa State topped Houston 70-67. The Cyclones trailed 63-53 with 7:09 remaining in the game before going on a 17-4 run to win. Iowa State only had 3 players in double figures, with Joshua Jefferson leading the way at 12 points. Houston suffers their first loss in Big 12 play, but still have a 1-game lead on Arizona. Join us this evening on the UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel as the Cookeville Cavaliers boys basketball team plays Warren County in a district tournament play-in game. Tip-off is set for 7 o'clock with myself on the call. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you, live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:40.
Our guests this morning, a little after 7, will be Victoria and Steve from Wynn Productions, and that is the Putnam County Home Show. And it's coming up this Saturday and Sunday.
Here's the thing, too. We're going to have to work to stay on topic with them.
Yeah, because they're like us.
They're fun.
They're fun. They're like us. They're fun.
They're fun, but we're going to have to work to stay on
And
topic.
then John Trusa, he's with Barrier Waterproofing. He's also one of the vendors that will be at the home show.
Oh, that's cool.
So all this week, we're talking to some of their vendors at the home show and getting to know them as well and their story.
That's great. It's time for spoiler alert. Things going on in the world of entertainment and music. No need to worry about the late night shows.
Nobody on we know.
No. On regular TV tonight on Fox, Best Medicine is on. Cute little show if you haven't watched it yet. The Olympics are on NBC. Will Trent, another great show, is on ABC. Finding Your Roots on PBS and Vanderpump Rules on Bravo. New to stream today, the SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants. So you'll be able to watch that on Hub Plus.
It's hard to find pants when you're square.
SpongeBob is coming out from beneath the ocean for the SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants, and that starts on Paramount Plus today. The Assassin is coming back. Amazon Prime Video has confirmed the second season of the thriller. It's been greenlit. It stars Freddie Highmore and Keely Hawes.
Let me tell you,
back on the road.
It's been a long time since that show was out
I don't even remember it.
because it's been, it feels like it's been 4 years since it's been out.
Get ready for another Charlie's Angels reboot. This one written by Pete Chiarelli, best known for the Ryan Reynolds, Sandra Bullock romantic comedy, The Proposal.
I liked that movie.
Who do you think they're going to get to star in Charlie's Angels? And if Sydney Sweeney's not one of them?
That's the one I was going to say, though. Sydney Sweeney, also Amanda Seyfried, because I think they look an awful lot alike, and I think they'd both be good angels.
But we need a brunette.
It's a good younger brunette.
I don't know.
Not a lot of brunettes out there that I can think of right now.
Think of one right now. But they need a brunette to make it
All
work.
I'm thinking of is Rose Byrne, and I don't see her as a Charlie's Angel.
No, me neither.
She's been on a lot of the late night stuff.
Tyrese Gibson, Billy Zane, Jake Busey, and Armie Hammer are among the actors cast for the indie genre bender Mascot Land, which revolves around a disturbed kidnapper whose victims escape into the real world for the first time.
Army Bear Watch coming back for the first time after all he was in trouble with.
Yeah.
And a disturbed kidnapper, that sounds, except for the kidnapping part.
Yeah. Tom Burke and Eve Hewson, also known as Bono's daughter, will star in a as yet untitled drama set within Dublin's Jewish community in the late 1970s. Lenny Abrahamson, who brought us Normal People, will direct.
She's a really good actress.
Yeah.
I forget what I've seen her in, but I was impressed with her when I did see her.
We were telling you earlier at the beginning of the show about Robert Duvall passing away. Also, Jesse Jackson has just passed away this morning. But Robert Duvall, born January 5th, 1931 in San Diego. His first role was Boo Radley in To Kill a Mockingbird. He also starred in True Grit with John Wayne. He was in the film version of MASH. Great role in The Godfather.
Yes.
Apocalypse Now.
Sling Blade, but when he played Carl's dad.
Yeah, that's right.
It was a small role, but not a small actor.
He's won a bunch of awards. He was married for his fourth wife. She's an Argentine actress, Luciana Pedraz. They've been a couple since 1997. He was also active in conservative politics and supported Rudy Giuliani's presidential campaign. So Robert Duvall, man, he's been in so many he's been in so many things. You forget how many things he's been in and how many times you've seen Robert Duvall.
But every time he was in it, he always stood out as, oh my gosh, how great is he?
Yeah.
He and the current wife met doing like tango dancing.
Really?
He was something else, that Robert Duvall. That's why he was married 4 times. He's a very charming man.
Yeah. A lot of when Four Christmases, you remember that?
Yeah.
Him in Four Christmases was really good. I think Tim McGraw was in that too.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Really good.
The man accused of plotting to bomb a Taylor Swift concert in 2024 has been charged. The unnamed defendant has been charged with terrorist offenses, membership of a criminal organization, and related crimes. The prosecutor in Austria says the man, who was 19 at the time of his arrest, is of Austrian and Macedonian descent. They allege he's been a member of ISIS since 2023 and plan to attack Taylor's August 9th, 2024 show there at the stadium. If convicted, he'll face up to 20 years in prison. That seems like not enough.
It doesn't, and it seems like a long time
Because
before they got him.
He's going to get out when he's 40. That's
Still got time to do
still
stuff.
plenty of time to do. Take it from me. That's still plenty of time to do stupid stuff.
Yeah, and
20
obviously
years.
his stupid stuff is on the bigger scale.
Right, sure, but think if he'd have been successful, that'd have been thousands of people
Hurt and dead.
Yes, and to only get 20 years from that sounds not enough.
Well, see, it's like I think it's like when you're planning to kill people. I don't think you should be let off just because you didn't do it right.
Right. I agree.
I mean, I know that sounds silly.
No, but you're right.
But I'm like, in your mind, you were really wanting to hurt
Right.
all those people.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm too tough, but it's like stuff like that. I don't have any use for.
No, I agree with you on that. It's been more than 2 weeks since the abduction of Nancy Guthrie, Savannah Guthrie's mom. Officials are making slow progress on the case. The sheriff's office and the sheriff says that all of Guthrie's family members have been cleared. He said in an update Monday, to suggest otherwise is not only wrong, it's cruel. The Guthrie family are victims, plain and simple. The sheriff's department also pushed back on reports that it believes the abduction was the result of a burglary gone wrong, but did not rule out the possibility altogether. Meanwhile, investigators are focusing on the clothing of the person seen in that doorbell camera video. They believe it may have been purchased at Walmart, though the jacket with a single horizontal stripe is solid in other stores too. They are testing DNA from a glove found 2 miles away from the house. President Trump has weighed in, saying that if Nancy Guthrie has been murdered, the perpetrators will face the death penalty. High-profile cases such as this one are often prosecuted federally. So, anyway.
Do you think it could have been a burglary? And she caught them, and then
I don't know. They didn't take anything, according to first reports.
Yeah.
But that could have also have changed as well. So I don't know. This is just one of those strange things that's happened, and we won't know until we know, or maybe never.
Forever.
Never know. Coming up next, the real good couple stories that are positive and uplifting, and also round 2 of Ask Sheila. That's next here on Good Morning Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate here in the Willow Window Studio.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Whether you're looking for a new home or needing to auction off farm equipment and estates, Triple C Realty and Auction will help you with a smooth transaction every time. At Triple C Realty and Auction, we help find families, homes, and support our community. Every solid structure rises from a strong foundation, and our exceptional team wants to be a trusted source for all your real estate needs. Triple C Realty and Auction in Monterey and Crossville, where every key unlocks a new beginning. Visit TripleCRealty.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. We'll see more clouds than sun as we go through the day with highs remaining mild in the mid-60s. Southwest wind gusting to 20 miles per hour at times. Mostly cloudy skies are expected overnight with lows in the mid-50s. Wednesday be cloudy and breezy with highs in the mid-60s.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you. We're in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 651.
We've got 45 already. High in the mid 60s for this afternoon. It could be a little windy as well today.
All right with that. I'll take windy and 60.
Yeah.
That's going to be
Better
great.
than cold.
Yeah, I'm loving all this.
I'm ready for spring, y'all.
It was beautiful yesterday afternoon.
It was.
It was all I could do to stay in an office.
It's hard to stay in office
I was-
when it first starts being sunny and warmer.
I was finding excuses to, I need to go blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're still getting work done.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
You got to be seen.
I got to be seen.
It's important.
Yeah. Every day, me and Sheila, we go through a bunch of news stories, try to find some that are positive and uplifting, and we call it The Real Good. At a Publix grocery store in Ackworth, Georgia, that's just around Atlanta, shoppers aren't looking for the shortest line. They're looking for a superstar clerk named Michael Mastrangelo.
Oh, wow. What a name.
Customers are so excited to see Michael, who has worked at Publix for 10 years, that they'll happily wait 40 minutes just to check out at his register and enjoy some of his famous enthusiasm.
Aw.
Michael recently tapped into this community love with a fundraising effort for Special Olympics, and it was an organization he was part of when he was a kid. In just 6 days, he shattered his personal goals by raising over $31,000 at his register, out earning entire districts in the region. That one guy did.
Love it.
Between high fives and grocery scans, Michael keeps the energy high by cheering on his buddy customers who even show up to his basketball games to return the favor. I enjoy what I do. I love doing this for the Special Olympics organization, he said. I like having fun playing sports with each other. I love this whole event.
You know who that reminds me of?
Who?
That's how I first met Tyrone Carver.
Yeah.
Because he was at a video store when he first moved to town. And I would get in his line, even if the other were shorter, just because that's how I first met him. It wasn't radio. It was that.
Oh, I have, there's certain, the food line on Spring Street, I only go through one line, and I can't remember her name right now. She's been there forever.
When people make a difference.
And I go through her line no matter what.
It's worth waiting.
Yeah.
Waiting for, because you know you're going to be treated good.
Absolutely. After 88 years of staying grounded, a Wisconsin grandmother named Frances finally took to the skies for the very first time. She had always promised she would only fly once her grandson Alex earned his pilot license. And she kept her word when he invited her on his flight from Wisconsin to Chicago. The milestone was a family affair with Alex's parents and brother also on board to watch him in the cockpit. And Frances was treated to the royal treatment on her big debut, gushing, "It's very, very nice. I felt like a spoiled celebrity. I had the first seat in first class." It was a career highlight for Alex and a memory of a lifetime for a grandma who showed it's never too late for a new adventure.
I love that.
Somebody in that family needed to stay on the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get you.
Things can happen. If I'd have been the brother, I'd be like, nah, I'm going to stay here in Wisconsin and hope that everything went okay. But if not.
Well, look, when Greg Biffle and his whole family was
Yeah.
wiped out.
Right. You got to be careful.
I hate that.
Anyway, to those two things, they were real good.
It was real good.
It was real
and I
good.
brought up that.
Well, yeah.
You kind of led me.
I did. All right, Sheila. It's round 2 of Ask Sheila. We got 3 questions here. This looks like it's about Americans.
Oh no, average Americans.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Oh gosh.
All right, Sheila. First question. At about about 15% of Americans do this, even though some people think it's a little gross. What is it?
A neti pot. Some people do think that's gross, but it works.
It's weird. I will say that, Nettie. It's not a
ever
neti.
done it?
Yes, it's weird.
It is weird, and it feels weird.
This is something that you don't need any extra accoutrements to do. You can do this with.
Is it about health?
I mean, it can be about health. You don't want. You might catch something if you do this a lot.
Okay, and read the question again, Mike.
About 15% of Americans do this, even though some people think it's a little gross.
Picking your nose.
Not picking your nose.
More than 15 do that.
Yeah,
You gotta do maintenance.
But it does have something to do with your finger.
Touch their. No more.
Nah.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I can't think of biting their fingernails.
Oh. Man, I was so close.
Man, I'm sorry, Sheila.
To do with your hands.
Couldn't think of a better
That was a good hint, though. You could
that wouldn't give it away.
I was around the nose. If I just went down to the mouth.
All right, here we go. Sheila. You'll get this one. Almost 60% of Americans surveyed admitted to doing this after eating. What is it?
Burping.
No, think back to the last question a little bit.
Something with their hands, washing their hands. No.
Almost 60% of Americans surveyed admit to doing this after eating.
Picking their nose?
No.
You said think back to the last question.
Right. The fingers.
Yeah, I was thinking of washing your hands, eating with your fingers. No, licking their fingers.
Licking your fingers. Oof.
Lord.
Boy, we got there.
I'm having one of them mornings.
I do. It depends on what I'm eating. If it's like ribs or something like that. Yeah. And
Yes.
no, I don't like, I don't like lick them clean.
If you're like eating fried chicken or eating ribs or something like that.
And as long as it's not a community bucket of chicken, it's just the chicken on your plate. I don't think that's bad.
A community bucket.
When you get the
And
family,
licking your hands.
when you get the family bucket, if he's going in every time,
Does everybody touch every piece of it?
No, but there's a chance.
Oh,
It's like not every taquito at the convenience store gets touched, but one might.
chance.
Little boogery kid hands.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Sheila. Well,
In your nose.
we were just talking about this too.
Oh no.
In the real good. At any given hour, an average of 72,000 people are doing this in the United States.
Flying.
Way to go, Sheila.
Yeah, for that, well, you gave me a hint. Never mind. I was wanting to take credit when we really didn't have
Take credit, Sheila. Just do it.
Missed that first.
Just do it.
God, it bugs me. I missed that first. I was all around it.
Well, you did good, Sheila, though. That was good. Those were hard questions. Average Americans. Hard. Hey, here's the good news. That's out of the way now.
I hope so, because we haven't had two average American
Not that
questions.
I can remember.
You're trying to set me up. Victoria and Steve from the Putnam County Home Show, they are the producers of that home show, the Nashville Home Show, the Knoxville Home Show, I think even Lebanon.
All the home shows.
They did one. I'll ask them.
They do all the home shows. All of them.
All the home shows. John Trusa with Barrier Waterproofing. He's coming in at 7:30.
Awesome. That's all coming up here after 7 right here on Good Morning Cookeville. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. See you after 7.
TRN News.
2 people are detained in an East Memphis McDonald's shooting Monday afternoon. This happened at the Quince and South Perkins Road location just after 4. Memphis police found a man suffering from a gunshot wound. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition, but now is in stable condition. The 2 suspects fled on foot, but were quickly detained by Memphis police. The suspects have not been identified. Just before the season begins, the Nashville Soccer Club has extended the contract of manager B.J. Callahan. He was hired in July 2024 and helped guide the boys in gold to their best season in their history last year, helping win Tennessee's first pro sports championship with the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. In a statement, Callahan said, "We are building something here that can be a long-term sustainable model of winning." I'm Lee Mowen.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Roxanne Watson is on a mission.
Hello, how are you doing today?
She wants more people to register as organ, eye, and tissue donors.
Are you an organ donor? Yes, I am. My goal is to sign up the most people in the United States.
What drives her? Roxanne's own life was saved through the gift of a heart transplant, made possible by an organ donor.
I decided that day that I was going to devote myself to the cause of organ donation and signing people up and honoring my donor by doing that.
Now she's back to health, and she's a powerful force helping to save lives every day through her work. Imagine what you can make possible by leaving behind the gift of life.
8 people can be helped with the major organs, and up to 50 people can be helped with a little bit of everything. And when you think about it that way, that you could help that many people, it's amazing. It really is.
Learn more and sign up as an organ, eye, and tissue donor. Go to organdonor.gov. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Health Resources and Services Administration.
After 9 days, the manhunt is over for a man wanted in Athens in an attempted murder. According to Athens Police Chief Fred Schultz, David Rodriguez Cruz was found and arrested late Friday night thanks to a tactical coordinated operation with numerous law enforcement units in the city of Athens. The case against Rodriguez Cruz is still under investigation and charges have not been made public at this time. The search for one of his associates and Thomas Larry Burns remains active. He fled from officers during an investigation in this manhunt. Meantime, Lawrence County authorities investigating a deadly crash that left a toddler dead after a car goes into a pond.
Deputies say the car went off Napier Road and ended up submerged. They found the driver outside the vehicle and a 2-year-old still in the water in a car seat that was not attached. The child was rushed to the hospital and later died. The driver is now charged with vehicular homicide and driving under the influence. I'm Scott Hooper.
And I'm Lee Mowen, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Warren County schools will be closed today and tomorrow. According to a statement on Facebook, the school system chose to extend the regular President's Day holiday due to an increase in illness-related absences. The statement said healthcare professionals have described the current outbreak as experiencing exponential growth in the community. Officials said the extra days off this week will hopefully allow time for recovery and help slow the spread of illness in the community. A Putnam County man has died after initially being rescued from an apartment fire in Cookeville Friday. The Herald Citizen reported Monday that Hollis Randall Flatt passed away at Vanderbilt Medical Center. According to the Cookeville Fire Department, Flatt was the lone occupant inside the affected apartment unit. He was transported by EMS to Cookeville Regional Hospital before being flown to Vanderbilt. Officials said Monday that the cause of the fire at 319 North Franklin Avenue remains under investigation. The Cumberland County Grand Jury has indicted a man for allegedly possessing images of minors engaged in sexual activity. The indictment handed down this month charging Owen Bradley Cole with a single count of sexual exploitation of a minor involving more than 100 images. Court documents indicate the alleged offense occurred between April and August of last year. Expect some delays along Interstate Drive in Cookeville today and tomorrow. City officials said some underground electrical work will impact the entrance to Eagle Point and McAllister's, along with the Walnut Interstate Drive intersection from 7 a.m. till 4 p.m. A work advisory said the project is part of the Interstate Drive sidewalk project. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. We'll see more clouds than sun as we go through the day, with highs remaining mild in the mid-60s. Southwest wind gusting to 20 miles per hour at times. Mostly cloudy skies are expected overnight with lows in the mid-50s. Wednesday be cloudy and breezy with highs in the mid-60s.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune and dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright, with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you, live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:07.
Victoria and Steve, they are the producers of the Putnam County Home Show. We're so happy to have them with us. And the Home Show is this Saturday and Sunday at the Putnam County Convention Center on Tennessee Avenue.
Hey, guys.
What's going on?
How are you?
What's going on?
They
Time no see.
They keep planning this on Donna's birthday weekend, and that's not a good time to be having a home show for me.
Oh, I know.
But she loves it.
I know she does.
That's why we do it, for her birthday.
Yeah, for her.
It's Donna's birthday party. Yeah.
We should have like some balloons and flowers. We should get that.
Don't tell her.
Yeah.
Don't listen to Donna.
You guys started out actually with the Knoxville and Nashville home shows.
Yes. We started out when probably like
2018, 2019, and we wanted to move here. So we came here, and I said, well, you know, have a show here. I can put a show here at the time, you know. And we went around and we found it. We booked it, and you know, it was at the fairgrounds. And then we put the Knoxville one in, and it was great. Both of them were great. And then we were driving one time when about what, 5 or 6 years ago, and we saw a sign. We missed our flight back to New York, and we saw, so look at this house on Zillow. It's in Cookeville. So we went, and then we just saw this sign on Tennessee Avenue, future home, Putnam County Convention Center.
Well, why don't we do it here?
Yeah. So and then
that was the reason y'all moved here, or
not the reason we moved here. We moved here. We had friends that had lived here that loved it, and they were older, and their children had gone to Tennessee Tech, and he was an NRA instructor, so he did like the ride-alongs with the police. He loved it. He's
The fun stuff.
He loved it. He's in the Veterans Hall, you know. So they told us about it. We came and visited them, and I thought it was really nice. And then started looking, right?
Yep. But we had the show in Knoxville, we had in Nashville, and she was thinking about Chattanooga. And if you look on the map between Knoxville and Nashville and Chattanooga, right in the middle is.
Yeah, here we are.
Yeah,
We are.
right in the center. So that's.
We looked on the map and we said, okay, let's look there.
So did you like it because it wasn't as big as Nashville and Knoxville?
Yes, because
a little bit more homey feel.
We first started looking at like Murfreesboro and Mount Juliet, and it was nice, but it was
Spring Hill.
It was crowded.
Yeah.
It was crowded. It just looked like New York. Honestly, we live in the country now, so like country part of Cookeville. So it's.
So that's what kind of drew you to Tennessee then? You like that? I know you're an animal lover too, so I know you like the nature part of it and.
Drew us to Tennessee. Yeah, we kind of escaped. But yes.
I hear that a lot from people that have moved here. Is like, oh, so what made you move to Tennessee? It's like, no, we escaped Tennessee. I hear that a lot.
Everybody says like about the taxes. They say there's no taxes. That's not why we moved here. We didn't even know about that. Like we just looked on the map and.
We're thinking
we started in Texas, and we kind of started moving over a little bit. Texas looked too
You had to
deserty.
get out.
Too deserty.
Too hot.
Yeah, too hot. So we kind of moved over and saw Nashville. So let's go to Nashville. And we liked
We
it.
fell in love.
So Steve, we know Victoria. She's the brains in this home show business. but
Don't be fresh.
No,
okay?
but don't be fresh.
Don't be fresh.
So, but how? What did you do? I mean, like, what's your background?
What did you do?
Or did you? Are you?
I actually was. I worked for FedEx.
Oh, okay.
I retired from FedEx.
All right.
I was an operations manager there.
I got you.
In New York.
Okay.
In New York.
He's very detailed.
Like New York State or New York City?
No, not New York City.
Long
That's
Island.
right, the county right outside of New York City.
Still.
Yeah.
That's busy.
Oh yeah.
So
FedEx is busy here. I can't imagine close
Not
to New
busy
York
here.
City.
It's not busy here. It's busy there.
Really?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay. So how did so you're retired, and then Victoria, she's like, I want to keep doing this home show bit, and then I
got drafted.
You got okay.
He's the operations manager now.
He
He
helps
does a
with
great
all the
job.
emails, he helps with the planning, the floor planning, all of that.
He does all that. He does the floor planning. He does all the QR codes. He does everything on the technical side. So I'm lucky that way. But I love it. I love doing this. I've been doing it for 30 years, and it's not really work for me. It's fun.
Yeah.
You know,
He
it's
does love
fun.
it. Right.
And it's like gratifying because we build businesses. We go together, you know, and
You help them market themselves.
them
and
market.
You both, I think your favorite thing, correct me if I'm wrong, mentoring the younger ones that maybe are just starting out and maybe need a little help. And like, for instance, Steve says, get out from behind the booth, meet people, tell them who you are, you know,
yes.
chit chat with them.
And that works.
does help.
You know, you get out, people come by. You can't be down with your head down, looking at your phone. That's just to be out there. Hi, have you heard about our company? What brought you to the show today? What's your project? You know, things like that.
And she shows them how to get like money from the manufacturers to help them pay for the show and pay for other advertising.
That's great.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of them don't know. So
Well, no, I mean, I've found that people who are super good at their skill are good at that skill, and then everything else around it is
We'll figure it out.
Oblivious, right? We'll figure it out as it
do what I
comes.
love, want to do what I'm good at.
Right.
And then they're like, well, what else is involved?
You know, I say, oh, that's your manufacturer? I know them 30 years. And we can just send them a letter and tell them that you're doing a home show and you want them to cover, you know, either give you a display or some literature, you know, whatever, credits for product, you know, anything like that. It's, you know, it's a form of manufacturing co-op advertising. So, and that helps. It really does, because they'll give you these big, thick magazines, you know, product brochures, and you can just put their label on the back of it. The contractor's labels. So, and those things add up. They're expensive. So it's nice to have that.
Yeah.
Well, if folks invest in you, you definitely invest in them. You guys are all in.
Yeah.
And I feel like you really care about the folks that come to the Putnam County Home Show, that set up there. You care about them in a way that just isn't seen always. And I feel like even though you're from New York, you got a Southern person's heart, both of you.
This is home now.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, now, Victoria, you said you've been doing this 30 years. When did you start? When you were like 8 or something?
You're sweet. You're so sweet. No, I started young though. I did start young, and
Is this what you've done in your adult life? I mean,
pretty much, yes.
Okay.
So about 30 years, you know, going on 30 years, and you know, I worked with one company as a startup, so it was just the owner and I, and then a couple of years later, we had an IT guy, or you know, other people in. And we went from one show. I was with them 20 years, and we had 200 shows a year.
Oh my gosh!
I traveled a lot from California to Florida, so
that's why you know how to do what you're doing.
Yes,
that's amazing.
You really put it on well.
So I know a lot of people that travel also a circuit, a home show circuit. So a lot of manufacturers do that as well. So, and that's how I learned a lot of things behind the scenes from the manufacturers. And said, hey, we can give them this. Anderson Windows said, hey, we'll give them some co-op. They got to get it in their request in time, you know.
That's so cool, because I mean, I'm sure there's other home shows, and I'm not talking bad about any other home shows, but there's other home shows that are home shows to be home shows. You know, we're putting on a home show. Whoop-de-doo. You're doing it, and you're a professional at it. That's a huge difference.
Well, she's very picky about how she arranges people in the show, who comes in the show, who doesn't come in the show, you know.
Because you want your clients that come and see it to talk about. Word of mouth is important too, and you want them to be happy with the quality of professionals that are there.
Right. And before I was doing consumer shows, I did trade shows.
Oh, wow.
So I would travel
You've seen both sides of the...
Right. So I would travel to, you know, McCormick Place in Chicago, and I would do the hardware show. And the booth sizes are not 10 by 10s or 10 by 20s. They're, you know, 85,000 square foot.
No.
You know?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So we had to deal with that. It took 7 days to build the exhibits. You know,
that's amazing.
Double deckers.
You don't even think about that stuff. Well, I mean, I don't. I'm sure that's just second nature to you, though. But I certainly, that would never have crossed my mind that was even a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Putnam County Home Show is coming up this weekend. We'll tell you more about it on the way next here on Good Morning Cookeville. It's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, Catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you through every storm, every alert. I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyperlocal precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 36 high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila with you in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:20.
Well, all of y'all have heard about the Putnam County Home Show. If you haven't, we're telling you more about it today. It's at the Putnam County Convention Center. It is this Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is 10 to 6. Sunday is 10 to 5. It is free to get in, but you need to go to putnamcountyhomeshow.com and sign up, because that will tell you all of the vendors, which vendors giving away the cool stuff, what they're doing at their booth, and that QR code helps you find out a lot about it. So,
Yes.
tell everybody kind of about that. And every booth has a QR code, right, Steve?
Me? Okay. Yeah, everybody's going to have a QR code. And instead of taking a business card or a flyer, you scan the QR code, you get all the company's information, you get their website, you get their phone number, and it kind of sorts it in the app for you, like under Windows or under plumbing or whatever you're interested in. You can always go back to it. And you don't have to worry about losing the cards or anything else. So, yes, scanning that QR code is definitely pretty cool.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
It's done right.
Yeah. Oh, we have a great guy that just developed a new app for us, and there's no other.
And does he have a booth there too?
He does have a booth there. He does.
K&A.
House of K&A.
Yes, House of K&A. He's a developer
Very smart
and
kid.
very, Andrew Loftus, and he developed it for us. We're the only one that has a home show app. I don't know any other company, but it'll make it pleasant, for people that are coming in. They're looking for things for their home. So they have to go in the building stage first, and then they're not ready for window treatments until 6-7 months down the road. So they could just, instead of losing, they can't find that flyer, they don't remember who they spoke to.
It's all on your phone.
Yeah. Oh, budget blinds. Okay, that's who I spoke to.
Right.
And they
Yeah.
can call them. So it sorts it for you. It's interactive.
You're right. If we're building a home, we do things in increments because it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So we'll do this first. Then, like 6 months, we may get the windows, or a year from now. So that has everything right on your phone. That's a perfect thing.
Right. And
Because
you
we
lose
lose
stuff.
cards.
Right.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I hoard things, and he comes by if I haven't looked at it for a month. It's in the. Hey, where's that paper? Oh, I don't know. I know he threw it out.
My husband throws something away, then I need it. He's like, "How do you know every time?"
I know.
People are afraid to register sometimes because they think like they're going to get all these emails. We don't really do that.
No, we don't do that.
Y'all don't spam people.
No, we don't spam people. We don't email people. They can call us, but we don't email them. And, I have people that come and say, I don't want the government knowing my information. We don't give
That's
it to the
him?
government.
Did you talk to him?
No.
Is that what it is?
I wouldn't think that they would give my information to the government.
No, I wouldn't. I promise.
They already know, because I had to go on an Army base this past year and I had to have the star put on my license. So now they know.
He fought against the star forever
Really?
and then
Did.
finally got it put on.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, don't they already know enough about me?
What? What are they going to find out now?
Well, I don't know, but it's the point.
And he's on the TV and radio every day.
It's the point, Steve.
It's the point.
He's going to hang on as long as he can.
You feel that way about certain things. You always say,
No,
it's
sometimes
the point.
sometimes it's just the point of it. It's
Yes.
like, why do I need this?
Right.
But
Man, they can be so ornery, but
it-
we love them.
Yeah.
but you, whatever you put in front of me and visiting my grandkids, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he got the star.
So I got the star.
For the grandbaby.
Yeah, and that's it.
Always trust your
That's
card
the,
to the man with the star.
The real ID, right?
Yeah, it's the real ID.
Yes.
I got it years ago, and
Y'all travel a lot.
we
You have
travel
to
a
have it
lot.
to even
Yeah.
fly.
But they said you had to have it by 2020 during COVID, and so we went and got it right away. And they didn't enforce it until just a few months ago.
I know.
You know.
That's why I went. I waited to the last minute.
So did my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
She had to go to Florida.
Yeah.
And there's different kinds in different states. You know that?
Yeah.
Like in New York, the enhanced license allows you to go to Mexico and Canada because it's a border. It borders Canada.
Right.
But
Okay.
Tennessee doesn't. So
Right.
Tennessee star you can't go out
That's
of the
okay.
country with.
I'm not going to go anyway.
Yeah, I'm not going there.
I'm not going
Those
there
two
anyway. Yeah.
places.
I'm good right here in the great state of Tennessee.
We take it off the rails today.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Food's better here too. So
Do what?
the food's better here too.
Amen.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Is there going to be food at the home show?
Yes, we will have food trucks there. We have always Hardwood Smokehouse.
Mm-hmm.
And we have, of course, my favorite is also the Rolling Spud.
Yes.
Did you ever have
I
that?
haven't had that yet.
Oh my God.
It's been at trackside.
The potato is it's like a
Don't.
Paul Bunyan
I
potato.
say don't because it's
huge.
great.
Yeah.
It's that good.
Really?
So
You got to have somebody to share it with.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
It's a huge
shareable.
food.
Yeah. And you can put
I
a
mean,
whole meal in
the
there. It's
breakfast potato,
unbelievable. Yeah.
Breakfast potato.
Oh my God.
Chili potato. She has
A
everything.
breakfast potato.
Yeah, she
like
does
with
eggs
scrambled
and,
eggs in it?
and yeah,
Oh, yeah.
sausage and
Will they be there both days, Saturday and Sunday?
She'll be there both days.
Oh, they're
Okay.
making me hungry.
Then we have a Yummy Yeti,
Yummy Yeti and Lulu Smashers.
Lulu Smashers.
I've never had Lulu Smashers either.
Like
Are they smash burgers?
no, it's like a drink.
Oh, a drink. Okay.
The tea, the slushy.
Fruit slushies and
I got
stuff.
you.
Yeah.
Well, as compared to the home shows that you've already had, is there anything new this year for
You have a
this?
tent out front. That made it look a little
So
different.
right. So the past two shows we've had a wait list. We've sold out and we have a wait list and 20 more companies. So when we were up at a wedding and I saw a tent and it was air conditioned and it was nice. And I said, let's put a tent out so we can get these people off a wait list, these companies, and get them in there. It's heated. So we decided this year to put it's about a 40 by 150, 40 by 120 tent.
Oh wow, good size. Yeah.
And we'll have
And temperature controlled inside that.
temperature controlled. It's,
So make sure
know,
you don't miss the tent too, because there's going to be a lot of vendors inside it.
Mhm.
Right.
I don't think the weather this weekend is supposed to be bad anyway.
I don't think so.
Is it? I haven't even looked.
Rainy on Saturday, but not
Ah,
too
well,
bad.
that's no big deal.
A little chilly on Sunday, but that's no big deal.
Yeah.
Right. We always
Let's
like
see.
home
It's not
shows.
gonna
Always like a
snow.
little rain.
Yeah.
It
It's not
just
going to snow, so that's good.
Well, no,
to
well, it's
compete
not
with
gonna
going
ice.
It's
outside.
not going to ice.
So it is since this is what you've been doing, and do you plan on expanding?
Yes.
Like even more? Like
Yes.
all right.
Yes.
Way to go,
Did
big
you do
boy.
a one in Lebanon?
I did not do one in Lebanon.
Are you planning on that, or maybe?
It may be in the
Maybe on
future.
Expansion horizon. I'm like really making you work hard. She's like, Sheila, calm down. But
I
you
have
do it
plans.
so well. I mean, it is a well put on show with lots of great vendors, and it's fun. It's just fun.
Yeah.
We like it, and I think the exhibitors like it too. The exhibitors that we have are local contractors here. Everyone knows everyone, so it's great. We have a couple of people in from say Crossville or Smithville, things like that. But it's all local in this area,
Yeah.
So
All Upper
Third
Cumberland.
one, third one here.
it's the third
Fourth.
fourth.
Is it
Fourth
fourth?
one.
Fourth one.
Because
Yeah.
you do fall and spring.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And we bring in people, from Davidson County come here. We had over 1,000 people come in from Davidson County at the last spring show, and then we had probably 800 come in from Fairfield Glade, that area. So we advertise from Mount Juliet. I have billboards all the way to Crossville on Peavine, and a lot in between. I think we have 6 or 7 right here in town. So, it's that's what it is about a home show. We're promoters, so we have to promote, and that's my favorite part is, getting the billboards. We just we have Comcast television, so we're on 38 networks. We do 60/40, 60 on the networks, 40 streaming.
Mm-hmm.
So, because everyone seems to be going towards the
Yeah.
streaming lately, and
OTT.
cutting- Yes.
Yeah.
So and it's getting soon. It'll be streaming. It'll be higher.
It
I
already
think.
is.
Yeah.
It already is.
So we're gonna do that.
I mean, that is one of the reasons that we even started the Hub Plus thing, was because so many people are cutting the cords. So, I mean, I don't know anybody who's got cable anymore.
That was like a car payment when you had
Yeah.
cable, and you had to buy the packages.
Yeah.
You had to, you had to get the 3, right? The triple play,
Mm-hmm.
the phone, and and if you didn't want the phone, okay,
Internet,
no one
phone,
uses
and
no one uses landlines
Nobody.
anymore. But you had to keep that because they made that lower price.
Yeah.
Right.
I said, he just said I had it.
Yeah. That's what we did too. We're like, just give me the internet.
That's it. Just give me the internet, I'll figure out the rest.
Yeah.
So it's enough for us.
But that's great. I mean, those are things that that as a promoter you have to do, as a marketer and advertiser that you have to do, and it's also a little different in this area that somebody doing a home show would do all that, because that's
supposed to.
That's why you're charging people to be there,
Right.
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 And I think that's great.
I don't charge admission to come in, but they do have to register.
No, I meant the vendors.
Oh yes.
The vendors
Right.
to be there, and that's how the money is made.
Right.
But
Right.
you are very particular about the vendors, which
Exactly.
and everybody in one roof under one roof that you
Yeah.
can talk to right there.
Plus, it's a good time. A lot of home shows are boring. This one
This is not boring.
This one is not a boring home
It's
show.
not boring.
Yeah.
It's and we have you guys there at live, so
Yes.
that's wonderful.
Even if you get drugged there, it's not bad.
And then you find out it's fun.
Yeah, I had a good time. Donna was ready to leave before me last time. So
It was her birthday.
I know she's ready to go eat. She's ready for that birthday meal.
Yeah.
I
But
know.
now she's going to get a big spud.
Happy birthday, honey. Nothing says love like
like a big
That's
spud.
right.
Sure, you get some balloons for her.
Yeah. No, don't do that. Guys,
Get her a spud bouquet.
oh, a spud bouquet. Now we're talking,
Oh,
Steve.
yeah.
Steve's an idea man.
And we have, like I said, we have great people in our show, and we work with them all the time. We have some new ones that came in. We have a log cabin, tiny home.
Oh,
That'll be
sweet.
out front, so that's coming in. We have T-Mobile there, their truck, and interactive. So we have a lot of new stuff coming in. Our sponsor is H2O Water Biz, and they're really good. They're dealer of the year, and
Absolutely.
they're very busy.
And there is a difference with that water deal.
Oh yeah,
There's a difference.
oh,
taste it.
you can
Yeah.
taste it. I mean, I like the only water that I actually like is because I don't really like water. I have to put those drops in it.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like it at all.
I'm with you.
He loves it. He'll drink it, a gallon a day. You have to force me to, but I like that Fiji water.
Oh yeah.
That
That's
actually
good.
tastes like you're drinking it from a spring.
Me
Absolutely.
and my husband think there's no difference. They say
Oh,
we
there's a
just
big
like it
difference.
because it's got a flower on it.
No,
No.
it's a big
Well, that
difference.
does help.
And his,
I've started on the
his is
mineral
better
water.
yeah, that's true
That's
too.
the real deal there.
But his is
Really?
better than that water.
Yeah.
Fiji.
Yeah.
It's I had a taste of it, and
It's so crisp
Yeah.
and clear.
right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It does
And
taste
it
different
so
for sure.
You can
smooth.
taste it.
Yeah.
And it's good for your skin. All right, guys, we got to hurry up. We got to get out of here. We have somebody from the home show, one of the vendors there that's coming in.
Barrier waterproofing, and it's John Trusa.
All right, that's next here on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
Upper Cumberland business owners, ready to turn up your growth without turning up the stress? Picture this, your phone buzzing with new customers. Foot traffic is picking up, and folks are saying, I heard your ad on the radio, I had to stop by. That's the real power of radio advertising with Cookeville Communications. We're the trusted local choice that's affordable, effective, and fast. We handle everything. Custom plans tailored to your budget. Yes, any size works. Professional ad script writing, quick production, and on-air scheduling. No complicated processes, no high-pressure sales, just professional service that gets your message in front of thousands of engaged local listeners. Starting this week. Ready to get your message out there and watch your business grow? Call 526-7144. That's 526-7144. Speak to one of our experienced sales team members and let's build something great together. Cookeville Communications, local voices, real results. Your business deserves to be heard.
I'm Jacob Vincent with UCR Sports Reports. On UCR last night, the Upperman Lady Bees and Bees basketball teams swept visiting Cannon County in the final regular season game of the season. The Lady Bees won 77-37 after putting up 35 points in the first quarter. In the boys' game, Ty Cobb scored 40 points and became Upperman's all-time leading scorer as the Bees won 79-70. The Miami Dolphins released multiple players on Monday, including wide receiver Tyreek Hill. Hill dislocated his knee and tore his ACL in Week 4 this past season. The 32-year-old is a free agent for the first time in his career. Offensive lineman James Daniel and wide receiver Nick Westbrook-Akine also were released. In a battle of two top 6 college basketball teams last night, Iowa State topped Houston 70-67. The Cyclones trailed 63-53 with 7:09 remaining in the game before going on a 17-4 run to win. Iowa State only had 3 players in double figures, with Joshua Jefferson leading the way at 12 points. Houston suffers their first loss in Big 12 play, but still have a 1-game lead on Arizona. Join us this evening on the UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel as the Cookeville Cavaliers boys basketball team plays Warren County in a district tournament play-in game. Tip-off is set for 7 o'clock with myself on the call. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:37.
From Barrier Waterproofing, we have John Trusa with us. He's also going to be a vendor at the Putnam County Home Show. That is this Saturday and Sunday. Free to get in. Go to PutnamCountyHomeShow.com to register, because that will tell you every vendor that's going to be there. There's going to be QR codes with every booth. But it's this Saturday from 10 to 6, and Sunday from 10 to 5.
There you go.
So you're going to be there. So what are you going to have in your booth, John?
All right. So in our booth, we are going to have crawl space items, sump pump. We'll have some plastic to show what we put down on the floor to keep moisture out of a crawl space. We'll have a pier, a foundation pier. So when a foundation settles, we show you how we raise the foundation back up.
So do all foundations settle over time? Is that a hard question? Did I start you out with a hard one?
Okay, so I'll say no, they don't. but they will settle if you let water flow along your foundation. So the most important thing you could do on a house is extend your downspouts out. I say 80% of the issues that we fix start with water dropping right on the foundation. And when that foundation's first built, all the dirt around the foundation is looser than the dirt around the house. So that water migrates to that area. And
so it goes under your
it
foundation.
goes underneath your foundation. And when that
happened
happens,
to us, at my house, we had to do that and extend out the gutters and all of that stuff because it was a newer house. What you're describing is exactly what happened to us, and we didn't do that at first. We had to do it second after we noticed there's water in our crawl space.
That's right. And half of the houses that we work on are 5 years old and newer. So it happens pretty quickly if you don't have those downspouts extended out.
What happens when, let's say you don't notice it? Because, I mean, not a lot of people go and look at their crawl space.
Sure.
You don't notice it. It goes on for a while. What's best and worst case scenario in that deal?
Yeah, so what happens is people they have a odor, and the odors start in the springtime when the humidities start to rise. So the humidity or the moisture gets through the foundation vents. It starts absorbing into the floor, and it starts to create creates mold, and then the mold off gases, and that mold is drawn up into the house through what we call the stack effect. So people get an odor in the house,
like smell,
like a mustiness, yes. And that's the start. So if it progresses over time, so wood expands and contracts when it gets wet and when it dries. So the humidity in the summertime makes the wood grow. In the wintertime, like right now, the wood's really dry. So picture wood expanding, contracting over 20 years. What'll happen, the nails will work out of the wood and the wood will start sinking. And so the next step, people will say, hey, I have a split in my hardwood. And I go to them, well, is that split right on a main beam? Is it on a girder? And they go, well, as a matter of fact, it feels solid right there. So that's telling me that the wood's pulling out and dropping. So humidity causes that. That's why we do a lot of these crawl space encapsulations where we control the humidity. If we could keep that humidity 60% or lower, we create a stable environment in that crawl space, and we eliminate a lot of these issues: the fungal growth, the termite infestation, the rot. And if a house is left many years, without addressing that issue, there's been floors that we had to replace.
Oh, goodness.
So, it rots to the point where you could take your hand and push right through the wood.
Oh my gosh. Encapsulating, it has been I don't ever remember hearing that, 20 years ago, but it seems like in the past 10 to 15 anyway, it's really become a thing that everybody is doing. It's almost a standard thing now to have encapsulation in your crawl space. Explain what that is and what it really does.
Yeah, so what encapsulation is so we have moisture coming into a crawl space through the foundation and through the dirt floor. Now, through the foundation, we have poor waterproofing practices in Tennessee. We require damp proofing instead of waterproofing. Damp proofing is done with a tar, which only lasts for about 2 or 4 years. True waterproofing is done with a polymer. And
most of us don't realize that.
Yeah, so the polymer is not going to break down from the acid that we have in the acid rain. Tar is solvent based, so the acids will deteriorate the tar in 2 to 4 years, but it'll get a builder past the warranty. Yeah, so
and there it is.
Corners.
So the guys we're working for, we're doing the houses that, they're custom. We did one 2 days ago. It was a monster. It was 26,000 square feet.
Oh my God!
Down in Troubadour, so we have warranties on our work. But yeah,
how long are those warranties?
So we do them for life. We do lifetime warranties.
That's unheard of.
Yeah. Are basements different than? I mean, obviously they're different than crawl spaces, but as far as what you have to do to them on the outside of the concrete blocks or anything?
Yeah, so you're going to seal them the same way like you do a crawl space and basement. Seal them the same techniques. The thing is, with a basement, you have a floating slab. So what happens with a basement a lot of times, when the water comes through where the footer and the block meet, it gets underneath the floor. And it doesn't ever push up onto the floor until the water outside the house creates a pressure pushing down on that water that's already underneath the floor, and it'll squeeze it up. If it can't blow it through the wall or underneath the footer, it'll push it up right where the floor and the wall meets. Whereas in a crawl space, when you're looking at the walls, you're looking where you can see where the footer and that block meet, and that's where the water normally comes in right there. So you'll see water in a rainstorm, you'll see water trickling over the top of the footing. You'll see that first block getting wet. And so we know exactly what goes on. So that the key area where we address is right where that block and that footer meet. So with a basement, it's more hidden. So a lot of times on the basements, you're not realizing you have the issue until something's settling.
Until it's too
And
late
so
almost.
a lot of times that water will come in the front side, but it'll catch up on the back side. So that back wall will act as a dam, and that water will have to push through that wall or tunnel underneath that footer to get out. So you don't know it until something drops, something settles.
Yeah. There's no way to like test for any of that.
You can't really test, but if you're observant, a lot of times on that top side wall, the most uphill wall, you'll see white staining. It's called efflorescence. It's the lime and calcium coming out of a block. When a block gets wet, the water evaporates, but it drags that lime and calcium to the surface. And so that's a telltale sign that you have something going on.
Something like that.
Like a white chalkiness. Yeah, we would be a
call.
good guy to talk to on that. Yes.
You were talking about foundation settling. Like if it's by a door facing, you see a crack. Is that your foundation settling?
So the foundation's moving. I'm not going to use the word settling.
So I don't know the difference.
Yes. So what happens in that situation? So earlier we talked about the wood growing and shrinking.
Right.
Okay. So let's say you have a piece of wood expand when it gets wet and it dries when it contracts. Well, everything above that is following that. So if you have a crawl space, all right, sometimes, the walls are underbuilt. And so you could have settling like that. But more times than not, it's the expansion and contraction of the wood that creates those cracks above the doors, above the windows. So once you get that in control, many more times than not, that'll stop that cracking.
That's interesting.
He knows what he's doing.
Everything's real
So
cause
fun to talk to.
and effect with this.
It is all cause and effect. That's
really
exactly
neat.
right. Yeah.
More coming up. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931 Window 1.
Whether you're looking for a new home or needing to auction off farm equipment and estates, Triple C Realty and Auction will help you with a smooth transaction every time. At Triple C Realty and Auction, we help find families, homes, and support our community. Every solid structure rises from a strong foundation, and our exceptional team wants to be a trusted source for all your real estate needs. Triple C Realty and Auction in Monterey and Crossville, where every key unlocks a new beginning. Visit triplecrealty.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. We'll see more clouds than sun as we go through the day with highs remaining mild in the mid-60s. Southwest wind gusting to 20 miles per hour at times. Mostly cloudy skies are expected overnight with lows in the mid-50s. Wednesday be cloudy and breezy with highs in the mid-60s.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila with you here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. 747.
John Trusa is with us. He is with Barrier Waterproofing, who will be at the home show this Saturday and Sunday at the Putnam County Convention Center. So make sure you sign up at putnamcountyhomeshow.com. So, John, how did you get involved in this business? You seem to know an awful lot about it. Were you interested in that before you got in it, or did you just learn over time and thought, I like this?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, by schooling, I'm an engineer. I went to Penn State, got my engineering degree there, came down, worked in a place in Sparta. But I was out duck hunting one day, and I met a guy in a duck blind, actually 3 guys who I'm friends with today. But one of the guys was a builder. And so we met in 2004. A year later, I seen him in a restaurant with his wife. We started talking and got together and went out for a meal. And he told me, he was a builder at the time. He told me he had a problem and he wanted to know if I could help him solve it. And I go, I don't know anything about building, construction, foundations, nothing like that. He goes, you don't need to know that. He goes, I need to know what a polymer is and how to use this in waterproofing. So I was sort of floored by that, but I had contacts at ExxonMobil, Nova Chemical. So I learned what an asphalt emulsion was, and I had a guy teach me how to make this stuff. So my partner back in the day, Eli Bates, a great man, we were mixing tar and asphalt and latex, mixing this stuff over fire and spreading it on the walls. First we were rolling it with a roller. It was,
that's what one does when they meet a dude in a duck blind. They just decide to make stuff over fire. This makes perfect sense.
It was the most odd meeting, yes. But you asked the question, so I had to answer it.
How people get started, and so this is a great story.
So what we did is we fixed a couple of his houses.
Blind story as info. So
we were working on his houses that he had a partner building at the time, and it just became we're doing a bunch of them on the weekends, and it became a nuisance to the point where we either had to do it or sell it or teach somebody else how to do it. But with the money we were making off of that, we were getting duck leases over in Arkansas and having some good hunts. So we decided to take the plunge, and I didn't know anything about sales and talking to people. I was an engineer. I couldn't speak to a door. So I went out, I told Eli, I said, hey, let me go out and see what I could strum up. And
so you're kind of out of your comfort zone.
I did. Yeah. And but
figuring up stuff.
I did know how to figure, root cause analysis. I understand that. And so I learned a little technique on how to explain issues, that people are having, so they can understand what caused it and they can understand how we're going to fix it. So we did that, and here a month later, I had enough business for 6 months, and
oh my gosh,
so Eli jumped on board, and we were in the waterproofing business. That was in 2006. So we just started our 21st year here about a week ago.
Wow, congratulations on that.
Yeah,
that's
what a cool story.
That's a great story.
I love stories where people just walk through the door that God opens for them, and that's exactly what happened, man.
Walked through that duck hunting door.
You walked through the door. Well, yeah, but I love that when people say.
You wouldn't have thought of that.
I love people who say yes and figure it out later, and that is exactly what you
John
did.
loves figuring things out. Don't you?
Well, and we did do a lot of trial and error over the years, and we do a lot of experimenting, and to this day I do a lot of experimenting.
So
it's problem solving, basically, isn't it?
It is problem solving.
Every house is different. Every foundation's different.
Yeah, we want to have the greatest techniques. We want to have the greatest products. We'll switch vendors if somebody has something new and improved.
So are you still making your own stuff?
No, absolutely not. No, no. We purchase that now.
Okay.
And but there is many different ways to
Boy,
make
I bet
it.
you went through some people. Could you imagine the questions he would ask a person he's trying to buy the stuff that he can obviously make himself? That'd be like my mom buying cornbread from somebody else.
Well, did you do this?
Did you do this? I bet you gave them the.
Yeah, I would gladly pay 3 times what I'm paying now if I didn't have to make it again.
Nobody hear that.
Well, that's pretty cool though that you would go through the trouble of learning to make it yourself and not just immediately going
how you
and buying it.
Knew it, like figured out everything though, isn't it? Like the trial and error part of it.
You know, it's getting something that worked. So even back when we started 20 years ago, we were putting tar on the walls. And so the tar was only good for an inch of hydrostatic head pressure. So once we blend the latex in there, we're good for 8 feet. Yeah, it's 8 feet. So you're good. So tar states that they're good for moisture resistance. Well, underground, you have moisture, but you also have water standing on that wall. So once you get water pulled up on that wall, it's going to blow right through the membrane.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing there. Yeah. So with the polymer, with the latex added to it, you're creating a different beast.
It adheres better to that.
Well, it adheres, it feels waxy, but it'll withstand water. So 8 feet of hydrostatic head pressure resistance versus 1 inch is major.
Well, yeah.
If someone's
huge difference.
If somebody's having a problem like in their basement and the problem is isolated to this portion, do you have to redo the whole thing when you do it, or can you just do that one portion? How does that work?
So that's a great question. So when I waterproof a wall, it's usually that entire wall. But with that said, I have done sections before for apartment complexes, and it knocked it out, but fixed the issue. But normally you're hitting the most uphill wall or the 2 most uphill walls. Sometimes we do 3 walls, almost never 4 walls on a house. It's usually that most uphill wall,
the water's coming
where it's
from.
coming down.
Yeah.
And draining
Get our
in.
drains in and get that water moving around the foundation instead of letting it undercut it. So we could. I'm not going to guarantee if I only do a section of it.
You don't have to guarantee. I was just asking a question because my parents, they have a basement and that happened to them. They had to get it redone because they had done the tar, way back in the 80s or whenever. And so they had done that and they did the entire wall. And I was thinking, I wonder why, because the problem's only there, and it's not, but
wouldn't that make that wall weak just doing one part?
Well, that's what I think that's what ended up happening.
Yeah, it won't make it weak, but what'll happen is, so when the water hits that front wall, you're sealed. Let's say we go halfway and the other half is unsealed. Well, when that water hits that wall, that water's going to migrate because that footer's flat going across the foundation. So I've had it one time in Crossville migrate around my barrier. So I spent time out there. I dug it up and I watched what the water was doing. And I drilled holes through the back of the block to see if it was trickling from the area that I didn't waterproof to the area that I did. And it was coming right through that block on that footer down, and it was making my waterproofing look like it wasn't working, but it actually traveled around that membrane. So when I did that whole wall, everything stopped.
That's why you need to do the whole one.
Yeah. Well, and that's why I do that. So we were talking about trial and error. That's that's one thing I learned over the years. If you do a wall, let's do the whole thing.
Does doing this in a new build and does it cut down on any of like insurance cost or anything when you build with your system already in, or is it now where codes call for that?
Yeah, so the codes don't call for it.
Okay.
This would be something in addition that you would do on your own. There's no insurance breaks or anything like that. But it is a whole lot cheaper to do it on the front end when the foundation's exposed than have to dig it up.
You would think home insurance would give you a break if you went through all the trouble of doing that.
That's
I know that's somebody else. I mean, that's just me saying. Why wouldn't they?
But water
on roofs,
right?
But the issues that we deal with are normally never covered by insurance. Insurance will cover something that's roof related, if you have a water heater that's leaking, but anything foundation related with water, insurance will never cover that. Yes,
that's amazing.
They call it groundwater and close the case. Yeah.
That's some BS, man.
Well, it's
it's not John.
I know it's not John, but that's some BS because I mean it's the same problems. I don't see why it's any big roof is what it is, like big pharma.
Right.
We need to get a waterproofing lobby going on in Washington is what needs to happen.
Well,
yeah,
I'll jump on the bandwagon. That's right. That's right.
When people come by and see you at the home show, I'm sure that this isn't your first home show.
Fascinating.
But it is fascinating.
They need to come talk to you.
What are some of the questions that you get asked a lot?
People will come up and they'll explain the issue. So they'll say, I have a crack in my wall. I go, is it horizontal or is it vertical? So when you see that horizontal crack, the walls are pushing in, there's pressure on that wall. Chances are the walls are not core filled.
When it's vertical, what does that mean?
So that you could have some settling in cases like that.
Neither one is good.
So that we get that a lot. We get the issues. We have a musty smell. We have a moldy smell in our house. They say my porch is sinking. My step into my house is 9 inches. It used to be 7.
Right.
I don't know what's going on. So we do a little bit of concrete work as well. Porches, sometimes we have to take them off to waterproof the house.
Yeah.
And that's primarily it. The white staining on the wall. A lot of times walls are painted with dry lock.
Well, hopefully people that were watching this morning realized there are no stupid questions for John.
No.
Because we have asked all the stupid questions. But be prepared for a really smart answer for sure. Barrier waterproofing going to be at the Putnam County Home Show, and that starts Saturday. Goes Saturday and Sunday. Stop by and see John if you have any questions. Obviously.
Barrier waterproofing.
Thanks so much for being here today.
For having me, guys.
We appreciate it.
Tomorrow will be Derek Pratt from All American Mattress. And then Gigi England from CG's Boutique. She'll be here to talk about some of her political choices.
I've heard so many good things about the mattress place.
Yeah.
I've heard so many good things about it.
And they're going to be at the home show too.
And I've been hunting for a mattress.
Yeah.
Well,
Derek,
can't wait.
Lots of questions for Derek tomorrow.
Yeah, can't wait to ask him all the dumb questions. See, it's not just you, John. We ask everybody dumb questions. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. It's Good Morning Cookeville. It's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate live here in the Willow Window Studio. Have a good one. Bye now.